All right. Oh. So my bench is being currently used for Xboxing on, I guess. So I'll just use this bench seat because, you know, compromise, I guess. So. So today we're working on the caster wheels that I put on Chaotic Motion, and thought this would be a good idea. Run these foam wheels instead of pneumatics, just so I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, catching a little nail or something in them. And as you can see, it didn't really work out for me. So see by the battery indicator here, I need to change the battery, and I'll be back. There we go. So as you can see, this is didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. So got a new set of tires. I'm gonna go ahead and get these back up to snuff to put back on the truck. We'll time lapse that. Alright, I can live with this now. It'll be alright. This one seems to have locked up on us a little bit, but it is wiggling just a hair. So I'll see if I can work some oil in there or beat it a little bit and get it to loosen back up and spin freely. And then trying to keep this project low budget, so I mean, these are pitted pretty bad. This one ain't so bad. I'm gonna wrap this with a piece of rubber from another inner tube. This should be fine. This one, on the other hand, I probably should put some sort of patch on this in here. So when we get these apart, I'll see about doing that, just to keep the tube from expanding in there and pinching itself, getting cut. I mean, there's not a whole lot left to weld with, but I'll patch it up. It should be fine. So yeah, that one spins nice and freely. So oh yeah, lots of dirt in there. It's probably not recommended to do this, but you know. this one's still bent pretty good too. I'll beat on it some more to straighten that out a little bit once we get it spinning freely. All you really do is just work it, keep working it. So alright, I'll go back to time lapse till I get that freed up here. Okay, well, you just find a mixture of turpentine gas. I was able to get a lot of the well, a lot of crud out of there. This was clear when we started. File that back up in the parts cleaner department. I went ahead and oiled that, so this is the one that wasn't stuck. I think it'll be alright without any oil. This is the one we cleaned. It's not doing so hot. I mean, I guess I could drill a hole in here and put a grease zerk in there. I still might do that. I don't know. We'll see. Guess if I do it to one, I should do it to both. But this wheel, obviously I gotta fix this hole here. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Put you back on time lapse. Probably scoot over here where I didn't get gas splatter everywhere, so. Alright, so we got that done. It's gonna be murder trying to weld this back up. I gotta find some material that's similar to this size, so yeah. guess I'll come back when I find something to use. Okay, I think we can get what we needed out of this piece of Chinesium laying outside. It's about the right thickness of what it should be. So, yeah, go for there. What do we do with the wheel? The wheel. There it is. We got our safety glasses. It's a good start. Okay, we're just gonna do a rough estimate here. I'll start from there and roll this. Oh, let's not let it do a burnout while we're trying to measure this. So I'm gonna roll it. Little overlap. Leave the line. Let's get that cut up in there. Let's do this on the back side. Okay, so we have an idea. That should be roughly this long. Leave the line. And then this. And we'll leave the line there too. And then this, I'll knock this off right here. And that should give us what we need. Go back to time lapse so you don't have to listen to this. Alright, I think that'll work. And yeah, you work with what you got. This is what I got. That's what I'm working with. So, it's not too bad. Fits fairly good here. I'll probably start welding in this corner. And then I'll get this, I'll use the hammer to tap this down into where I want it up here. And then I'll just gonna weld this back seam, and then we're just gonna kind of grind it smooth where it feel good. I'm still gonna put part of another inner tube around the inside of this just for safety. I hate to lose my $150 investment in new tires and tubes to some silly stuff like that. So yeah, so I think that'll work. Now I'll just have to see if I can keep from blowing through it with the welder. So we're gonna start it somewhere anyway. Actually feels pretty good right there. So Yep. Alright, I'm gonna get set up the weld and put you back in time lapse. All right, I think we turned out pretty good. Nothing real rough on it. I'm still gonna put a piece of rubber wrap this because they're so rough and pitted. Hopefully they'll be alright. I mean, they worked a little bit before. Why not again, right? A little bit of patchwork. I know it'd be easier just to buy a set of these, but time's all I got, money I don't. So this is what I'm doing. So getting my powder coat booth ready. I'll wipe these down with some acetone. Why? Just because. Why not? I have it. So I'm gonna wipe these down and shoot a coat of paint on them, and yeah, let them set, and then put them back together tomorrow. Hopefully they dry. All right. So I'll put you in time lapse for that. So I'm recording, just so you know, but drilled these out, put these grease zerks in. So now we're just,
Yep.
she's full of lube. You can see it's coming out this end.
Yep.
Obviously it should be up in that end pretty good. Yeah.
Can you help me with my pumpkin?
Do your pumpkin?
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be warmer in a couple of days. We'll do it then. This was the one that was growly, and
Just dry?
did the same thing. Yeah, so it smoothed out a lot now. I also got it in some gas and cleaner, and
What were
got
those from?
all the crap out of it. They're for off a zero turn, like a commercial zero turn
mower.
mower.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So this is the caster itself set up. What I got here is I don't know if this will shoot this down here, but got this piece of pipe.
Yep.
Fits right over
The race.
the top of that. Yeah. If I heat it up with a torch, it'd just fall right on.
Right. Throw it in the oven for a few minutes.
So that's flush now, and then I got these ball bearings here.
Where'd you buy those? Bearing or something?
No, I was gonna call them, but I got them off Amazon, so hopefully they'll hold up. I'm not sure. Well, time will tell.
Yeah, it depends on the race below it.
Right. So I made my own. It's pretty smooth on there, and then I just shined up this shim basically.
Yep.
It's just above it there. so I know dirt will be able to get in or whatever. Maybe I'll
Grease the shit out of it. It should
yeah.
stay on the outside.
Yeah, I'll keep it full of grease, but I could probably find some sort of rubber
You just gonna put a Zerk here?
washer. No, I'm not even gonna put a Zerk on
Just
it.
pack it?
You know, this just is what it is. So maybe I'll silicone around this to keep the dirt out
Yeah.
or something.
Just pack
Or
it.
I'll find a boot that'll go around it. Like
Definitely need grease.
like a shock boot. Yeah, I'm gonna fill it with grease. I just to hold it together, and then most of it'll be sitting inside the pin that it's on the truck anyway. So I might even be close now, because if you see the wear on it here
Right.
from before, I mean the ball bearing I have in there is almost that distance, so it'll be close. I might be able to get a washer here with the pin. That'll be enough to keep it from, you know, it can go, you know, that far before it's actually gonna let a ball bearing kick out of there.
Well, you can just put a piece of pipe over top of this.
But from my
keep it strong.
the previous runs I've had lead me to believe that I don't even have to worry. That's not going to be an issue at endoing. I mean, if I'm getting that wild with it, then these don't need to be on there. It needs to have some sort of skid plate, like a plow shoe or something
Right.
on there. So,
That'd work great in the snow.
well, I put chains on the tires, and then definitely be a neat little hunting rig with the skid pads on it. These wheels won't hold up going across the choppy field or nothing, but and then this wheel, I had to fix this wheel because it was messed up.
Yep.
It was all rotted out back here. So if you
Yep.
look in there, you can see I just took a piece of steel and welded it in on both sides, and then trimmed it up, smoothed it out. Hopefully that'll be fine. I mean, this is factory this way.
It's like a wheelbarrow wheel.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of. I figured out it should be close enough. So yeah, just gotta put this shit together.
Cool.
Call it good.
Make sure you call me when you
Alright, let's see if that's good enough. Oops. So these are supposed to be stainless steel, fairly hard. I think they're 3500. This is 3/4. The idea of this is an inch and a half, I think. Nice. Should be much better than it was before, just metal to metal. Put a little bit of cheap tape around it. We won't worry about peeling it off after install. It'll get out of its way, I'm sure. Of course, the cold's not helping the flexibility of this electrical tape at all. Put a little tension on it. It'll pull it over this a little for now. Hopefully it'll just keep any big rust chunks falling in it during installation, because we have lots of rust. Almost so much so I almost couldn't weld these sleeves in for these. And voila, next video should be installing and see if we can go find somewhere to rip this thing. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Would go a long ways for me. Thank you.